So form 2, students, let's go for it. Okay, now we are doing is looking at the formulas, how to calculate it. What we're focusing on right now is calculate the frequency polygon. Then we'll talk about how to work on it. So remember, I said it's the midpoint that we all want. So midpoint will be midpoint of the interval. So what you're going to do, they'll give you a table, you see, like this one. Then they'll tell you the mass. So they'll tell you the people that we had that were between 60 and 70 kgs were 4. Frequency tells you the number of people, whatever, number of things. Those that were between 70 and 80 in mass were 5. Those that were 80 kgs to 90 kgs were 9. Wow, really? Those that were 90 to 100 kgs were 2. So these are the masses of people. So now they'll ask you to plot a frequency polygon. The first thing you need to make is this one called the midpoint column. You calculate midpoints, then you come and put them in here. Once you put them in here, now you can sketch your frequency polygon. Okay. Let's do a question. So they've given us a table. Then they've asked us to draw a frequency polygon, right? So before we can draw it, the first thing we do is we are going to make the table, and we're going to calculate midpoint. Okay, in the exam we'll just put more space. If we have more space, we can actually just come to this table. Instead of making a new table, we can come to their table and say midpoint, because they want us to draw a frequency polygon. So we'll come to their table and we'll add one more column called midpoint. Okay, midpoint. Midpoint will be midpoint of what, students? Of the intervals here. So here with the mass being from 60 to 70. So you're going to say the midpoints. Let's find the midpoints, all of them one by one. We say 60 plus 70. You add them. You take the lower bound plus the upper bound, then you divide by 2. So it's 60 plus 70, then you divide by 2. Okay? And this is going to be 65. So this midpoint is 65. So that's the one we are sketching. Okay? Then you're going to say the other one is 70 plus 80 divided by 2. So 70 plus 80 divided by 2. Okay? 70 plus 80 is 150. You divide by 2, you get 75. 75 is between 70 and 80, so that's easy. Here you can say 80 plus 90 divided by 2. What number is between 80 and 90? It's 85. So that's the one. Then here you can say 90 plus 100 divided by 2. You can add them first. To say 90 plus 100, then divide by 2. But I can just look for a number between 90 and 100. I'll get 95. So now I have the midpoints, okay? This is 75. This is 85. Then this is 95. Now we draw our frequency polygon. Remember, your frequency polygon is like this. This is going to be the interval, which is, you can say here. Oh, sorry, this is going to be the frequency. Always the frequency comes here. Okay? Always. Frequency goes on the y-axis. Then here, you put your mass. You put your mass. Mass, what is it? Kgs. Okay? Then now you can start to put the values. You can see it's from 60 all the way up to 100. So we don't even need to put 0. So it's 60. Then you have 70. Then you have 80. Then you have 90. Then you have 100. Then for frequency, what frequencies did you have? It's up to 9. 9 is the biggest value. So we can say our frequency is from 0 all the way up to 9. So you can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, then 9. So now we can sketch. This is a frequency polygon. I'll be so proud of you because number 1, you got the midpoints. Number 2, you made a nice frequency polygon axis. You do frequency on the left and then mass on the right. Here. Then you're going to start sketching what? Midpoints versus frequency. After drawing this frequency and your mass You now look at the midpoint column. Don't look at the mass. You have already put the mass, but now look at the midpoint column and you sketch it with the frequency. So 65 midpoint as frequency 4. So you go to 65, which is here. Then you see where it meets 4. You put a star on it. Then you can see 75 meets with 5. So you're going to have 75, which is in between here. Go all the way to meet with 5. Then you're going to have 85 meet with 9. So 85 goes all the way to meet with 9. Then 95 meets with 2. Now you have like this. You just join the points with straight lines and you have your frequency polygon. Okay? So here is your frequency polygon. And you're done. This is the frequency polygon for this shape and you're done. You have drawn it. So how did you draw it? Oh, Mr. Clarify, no, I drew it. I calculated midpoint first. Well done. Then what did you do with these midpoints that you were calculating? You put them in their own column. Okay, how do you calculate midpoint? Do you know? Yes. And then after that, you sketch the midpoint versus frequency and you'd be done. So that's all you do for this one. I hope you understood. It's easy, right? All right, we now go on to the next one.